Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 3rd of April 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch video till last. I am requesting you all the students that you have to like this video. You have to share as maximum as possible because we need your support, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. Guys, you can download our application. The application name is Careers Cloud. You can download with very simple method. We put a downloading link of this application in the description box. You can download from that link. And after downloading, the first window will appear and you can log in with your email ID. After login, this second window will appear, and by clicking on this Crack Current Affairs window, you can subscribe our current affairs, and these current affairs are basically belonging to the subscription of 1 year as well as 2 year. It means you can subscribe the current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 year. But why you will subscribe our current affairs? We are providing daily current affairs. In the daily current affairs section, we are providing three type of sections. One is the detailed current affairs of particular day. It will be provided in PDF format. We are also providing the question and answer format of the current affairs on the daily section, and it is also provided in the PDF format. We are also providing a quiz section in our application, and you can attempt this quiz only from our application, and you can check that how much current affair you can retain. In the weekly section, we are providing the three sections. One is the detailed current affairs on the weekly basis. Second is the question and answer format of the current affairs we are providing on weekly basis, and third is the quiz section. It means you can test that how much current affair you can revise and how much current affair you can retain for long time period. Next is the monthly current affair section, and it is the most important current affair section because we are providing so many PDFs. Like first is the study PDF. It means the detailed current affair of particular month will be provided to you in this PDF. Next is the question and answer PDF. It means you can revise the monthly current affairs from this PDF. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided to you in this PDF. And last is the pocket PDF. It means the best current affairs you can revise in very easy manner. That's why it is known as pocket PDF, because you can revise again and again in quick format before your exam. So this is like daily, weekly and the monthly current affairs. But we are also providing some smart PDFs to enhance your preparation. Like you can see here, topic wise PDF. It means we are providing topic wise PDF, like total 20 type of the PDFs we are providing, like apps and web portals. It means if you want to just revise the national affairs, current affairs, or you can say international current affairs, or appointments are there. So there are total 20 type of PDFs we are providing, like apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national current affairs, international current affairs, appointments, sports are there. So it means you can just revise which section is lagging or which section is required to revise again and again. If you are a banking aspirant, then we are providing two type of the sections. One is the PDF related to the banking and economy PDF, and second is the quiz section. It means you can attempt our quiz from our application related to the banking and economy current affairs. Next, we are providing the exam PDF. We are compiling all the current affairs under this PDF, and it is very important every type of exam. Next is the special current affair, and we are providing budget and economic survey. It means the detailed budget and economic survey will be provided to you, and also the expected questions related to budget and economic survey which can be come in your exam will be also provided. Next is the state current affairs. The students who are preparing for the national exams like banking or the SSC also preparing for the state exams. So that's why there is a need of state current affair. So we are also providing every state and every union territory current affairs. So all these things like daily current affairs, weekly, monthly and the smart PDFs comes under only one subscription. And you can get this subscription by clicking on this Crack Current Affairs section from our application. And guys, you can subscribe for 1 year. It means I am talking about only 2021. You can also subscribe for 2 years. It means for 20 24 months like 2021-22, and the price of this subscription is very much low. Either 1 year or 2 year price is very much low. If you see the price, you will definitely surprised to see the price. And guys, on that price we are also providing the 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. But if you want to purchase a 2020 current affairs, like we are also providing the last 6 months of the 2020 current affair, so that you can enhance your preparation. And we are also providing the full year current affairs, but I know that you need this 6-month current affairs for your coming exam, because it is a last 2020 current affairs. And guys, you can subscribe 2020 current affair from our website, that is affairscloud.com/current affair. So let's start today's current affair, that is the 3rd of April 2021, and you can see two best images, but we will discuss so many important current affairs. So let's start with the most important question section. But I'm requesting you again, all the students, that you have to like this video, because we need 700 plus likes. You have to subscribe this channel and you have to share as maximum as possible. So here is our first question in the most important section. Who will be honored with the 51st Dadasaheb Phalke Award for the year 2019? So friends, mark this question in the most important section, because this is Dadasaheb Phalke Award, and you have to remember it is the 51st award and it is for the year of 2019. We are not presenting this award for the year of 2020 because of COVID-19. So that's why it was not presented for the year of 2020. So in 2021, we are giving this award for the year of 2019. And guys, remember, it is the 51st Dadasaheb Phalke Award. And the inaugural Dadasaheb Phalke Award was presented to which actor? It means the first Dadasaheb Phalke Award presented to which actor? It was Devika Rani. So guys, remember, this lady won the first Dadasaheb Phalke Award, and she is also known as the first lady of Indian cinema. Remember this. And this award was presented in which year? 1969. It means Dadasaheb Phalke Award was started in 1969. And guys, remember the last means I am talking about 2018. 2018 Dadasaheb Phalke Award was presented to Amitabh Bachchan. It means the last Dadasaheb Phalke Award given to Amitabh Bachchan. And this year, this award goes to, for 2019, Shivaji Rao Gaikwad. It means I am talking about which very famous actor? I am talking about Rajnikant. So guys, remember, this year this award goes to Rajnikant, and the original name of Rajnikant is Shivaji Rao Gaikwad. It means answer of this question is C. So what about the fourth option? That is Sharan Kumar Limbale. This person recently won the Saraswati Samman Award. Remember this is again very more important, and it is for the year of 2020 for his Marathi novel Sanatan. This is again most important question. So all the options are very important. And guys, remember, this award is annually presented at the National Film Festival. At the National Film Festivals, National Film Awards, you can say, ceremony by the Directorate of Film Festivals under the Ministry of Union Information, Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And who is the Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting? It is Prakash Javadekar. Prakash Javadekar. His constituency in Rajya Sabha is Maharashtra. So guys, remember these things, these are very important. And you can also remember one recent related news about Amitabh Bachchan. He also won the FIAF Award of 2021. Remember this. And he is the only Indian who received this prestigious award, and this FIAF stands for Federation International the Archives to Film, or you can say the International Organization of Film Archives and Museum. So this award won by the Amitabh Bachchan recently, and we covered this question in the most important section. You can see the picture of Rajnikant, or you can say the name is Shivaji Rao Gaikwad, and he was honored with the 51st Dadasaheb Phalke Award, and it will be presented in which national award? In the 67th National Awards. Remember, 67th National Award. And this award will be presented on 3rd of May at the 67th National Film Awards Festival. And guys, remember a very important thing, that Rajinikanth will be the 12th South Indian to receive this award, Dadasaheb Phalke Award. And the award will be presented to him on the 3rd May of 2021 along with the other National Film Awards, and it is the 67th National Film Award. And Dadasaheb Phalke Award, the highest honor, was started in 1969, and in 1969 it was 17th National Film Awards. And he debuted in the Kannada film that is known as Katha Sangam, but it was with a minor role, so it was not considered as the first movie. But if they are talking about the first movie in the Tamil, then it was Apurva Rangangal. So it depends only on the examiner, or the you can say the options, that if they are talking about the first debut movie, then it is Katha Sangam. But it was basically not considered because it was a small movie and a small role. So that's why the first Tamil film was Apurva Rangangal, and the first movie was also in the language of Kannada. He also won Padam Bhushan in 2000, exactly 2000, and Padam Vibhushan in 2016. Padam Vibhushan in 2016 and Padam Bhushan in 2000. So all these things are very, very important. So now we can move to the next question. What is the name of the former RBI Governor who is appointed as Additional Director of Britannia? So mark this question in the most important section, because he was one of the former RBI Governor, and I am giving you a hint that he was Governor of RBI from 2016 to 2018. It means before Shaktikant Das, he was the Governor of RBI. So very simple question. Answer of this question is Urjit Patel. Urjit Patel, and he was appointed for the time period of 5 years, and time period will start from the 31st of March 2021 to 30th of March 2026. It means total time period will be the 5 years. And he was also appointed as RBI Deputy Governor from 2013 to 2016. He is currently the chairman of the governing body of the National Institute of Public Finance and Policy. He is also in the Investment Advisory Committee of the Army Group Insurance. So the only important thing under this question, that who is appointed as the Additional Director of the Britannia. You can just remember the question as in the slide. So guys, now we can move to the next question. Which country topped the list of countries with most number of real-time transactions in the digital payments in 2020? So the most important keyword here is the digital payments rank 2020, and this is known as the report of prime time for real time 2021. So first of all, you have to remember this report is released by whom. So this is the most important question under this question. And second, who topped this digital payment 2020 list? So guys, this rank is released by two companies. One is known as ACI Worldwide, and second company is Global Data. And both companies belong to United States of America, and combinedly, or you can say the jointly, they released this index, that is digital payments 2020 index. And which country topped under this index? India topped under this index. So answer of this question is C. India with 25.5 billion, so much digital transactions. India with 25.5 billion transactions topped the list of countries with most number of real-time transactions in digital payments in 2020. And it was followed by which country? It was followed by China. It means the second rank goes to China, and total transactions took place in China is 15.7 billion. And third rank goes to South Korea, and total transactions were 6 billion in 2020. So it means India topped under this index, that's the digital payment in 2020. So you can also see here digital payments will grow 71.7% of all transactions by 2025, while cash, checks and other forms of payment will occupy only 28.3%. It means all other forms of the transactions will occupy 28.3% till 2025, but all the digital payments will grow by the 71.7%. It means white money will be increased by the year of 2025. So you can also see here the report Prime Time for Real Time 2021 was launched by ACI Worldwide and Global Data. This is not important that who released, because because these two companies are not so much renowned. So that's why you can skip this, that who released this index. Just remember, it is a digital payment index. It was followed by China and South Korea. So second rank goes with China and third rank goes with South Africa. And digital payment will grow by not only 7%, it is 71.7% of all transactions in India by 2025. And you can also remember the recent related news that RBI introduced the RBI Digital Payment Index to measure a growth in the digital or cashless transactions across the country. Because we did so many reforms in the Indian financial system, like you can say demonetization is there and GST was there. And now maximum to maximum people are basically doing the digital transactions, like through the Google Pay and the Phone Pay, UPI transactions are there. So many transactions are going on digital, or you can say it is also the effect of the COVID-19 that so much digitalization is going in India. And till 2005, we can see the more digitalization in India. Now we can move to the next question. S. Jaishankar addressed the 17th BIMSTEC. Which country hosted this meeting? First of all, the most important thing under this question is the organization. Organization name is BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC stands for Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. So which country hosted this meeting? Who is, or in simple word you can say, who is the chairman of 2021 BIMSTEC? So this is very simple. You can also remember this question, like who is the chairman of this 2021 BIMSTEC? And from Indian side, it is released. It is attended by S. Jaishankar. So guys, let us discuss firstly about BIMSTEC. This organization was basically created in 1997 through the Bangkok Declaration. Remember, Bangkok Declaration is related to the formation of BIMSTEC. Earlier, this organization was known as BIST-EC. BIST stands for Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. EC stands for Economic Cooperation. It means it was a group of 3 organizations. Later on in 1997, it was renamed to BIMST because a new country was added, that was Myanmar. And in 2004, 2 more countries added. That's why it is known as BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC. It means 2 countries were added, that is Nepal and Bhutan in 2004. The name is grouping was changed to Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical Economic Cooperation. And how many countries are currently member of this organization? 7 countries are member of this organization. And remember, these 7 countries are divided into 2 groups. One is the South Asia group. Second is known as the Southeast Asia group. One is known as South Asia, second is known as Southeast Asia. And 2 countries belongs to Southeast Asia and 5 countries belong to South Asia. From the South Asia, it is Bangladesh, Bhutan was there, Bhutan, India, Nepal and Sri Lanka. And from the Southeast side, it was Myanmar and Thailand. So which 2 countries were added, or the 3 countries were added laterally? So remember, first of all, it was an initiative of Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. It means 1 Southeast and 3 are South Asian countries. After that, Myanmar was added, and after that Nepal and Bhutan. It means the examiner can ask that how many countries added laterally in the BIMSTEC group. One is the Myanmar and 2 countries are Nepal and Bhutan. Myanmar added in same year when it was established in 1997. Nepal and Bhutan was added in 2004. So now the question is arising that BIMSTEC group is important or not. So you guys have to remember that BIMSTEC group accounts for 22% of the world's population. It means all over world, 22% population covered by the BIMSTEC countries. And it has combined GDP of $2.7 trillion. $2.7 trillion, and 1/4 of the world's traded goods across Bay of Bengal every year, because it is a group of the Bay of Bengal initiative. And 6 focus areas were trade, technology, energy, transport, tourism and the fishery. And main objective is to create create an environment for the rapid economic development of the sub-region, and also the encouraging the spirit of equality and partnership. So guys, this year in 2021, this meeting is hosted by which country? It is hosted by Sri Lanka, or you can say the exact place is Colombo. So you can see here from Indian side, it is attended by our Union Minister of External Affairs from Gujarat constituency in Rajya Sabha, that is Dr. S. Jaishankar, and it was 17th BIMSTEC ministerial meet. And you can also see here total countries are 7 Asian countries, and out of 7 Asian, 5 were South Asian and 2 were Southeast Asian. And current chairman of BIMSTEC is Sri Lanka. And where is the headquarter of this BIMSTEC group? Headquarter is in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and Secretary General M. Shahidul Islam. But he was replaced recently by Mr. Tenzin Lekfel. So guys, remember who is currently Secretary General of this BIMSTEC group? Mr. Tenzin Lekfel. And he belongs to which country? He belongs to Bhutan. Now we can move to the next question. Who won 2021 Rathbones Folio Literary Prize? So mark this question in the most important section, because many students don't know about this award, Rathbones Folio Literary Prize, or even many students are listening this award first time. So guys, remember, it is the only literary prize which is open to all genres, like fiction award is there, non-fiction category is there, poetry award is there, and it is open for the writers around the world. And Rathbones Folio Prize is a literary award that was backed by the London-based publishers known as the Folio Society. So that's why earlier it was known as the Folio Literary Prize, because it was given by the publisher company, the Folio Society, in 2014 and 15. But in 2017, this Rathbone Investment Management joined as a sponsor of this Folio Society. So that's why the name changed as the Rathbones Folio Literary Prize. So let's eliminate the options. So first option is Marieke Lucas Regenveld. So Marieke Lucas won the International Booker Prize. International Booker Prize for 2020, and she won this award for her debut novel, or you can say the Discomfort of Evening. Yes, the novel name is the Discomfort of Evening. So remember, this option can't be, because she won the International Booker Prize for 2020 for her debut novel, The Discomfort of Evening. Next award is basically Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond can't be the answer, because he won the Tata Literature Lifetime Achievement Award of 2020. So he won Tata Literature Lifetime Achievement Award for 2020, so it cannot be answer. Next is the Douglas Stewart, and he was very famous name for 2020. Why? Because he won the Man Booker Prize for 2020. Man Booker Prize for 2020 for his novel, novel name is Shaggy Bane. So only option is left, Carmen Maria Machado. It means answer of this question is D option. And she is an American author. It means she belongs to which country? She belongs to America, and she won this Rathbones Folio Literary Prize for the year of 2021 for his book In the Dream House. Remember, In the Dream House. And it was the memory-based thinking of this person, Carmen Maria Machado. And remember, she belongs to which country? She belongs to America. And this novel, In the Dream House, was released in 2019. So remember, this is very important. I am repeating again all the options. Like Marieke Lucas Regenveld won the International Booker Prize for 2020. Ruskin Bond won the Tata Lifetime Achievement Award for 2020. Douglas Stewart won the Man Booker Prize for 2020 for his novel. Novel name is Shaggy Bane. And Carmen Maria Machado, she won this award, like Rathbones Folio Literary Prize, for her novel In the Dream House, which was released in 2019. So you can see the name of the memoir, In the Dream House. And it is the only literary prize which is open to all genres, like fiction, non-fiction, poetry, for the writers around the world, not for a particular country. And earlier, this award was known as the Folio Society Award, because it was given by the London-based publisher company. But after that, Rathbone Investment Management joined as a sponsor, and name changed to the Folio Prize. So remember all these things, because all these things will lead to the long-term memory. Now we can move to the next question. Who became the brand ambassador of Digit Insurance, a general insurance company? So mark this question in the most important section because it is related to brand ambassador. So you can remember this question as in the slide, and we can eliminate again the options. Like first option is Kuldeep Handu, and he is very famous wushu player, or you can say the taekwondo player, but he is a brand ambassador of Fit India movement. Fit India movement. So it cannot be answer. Next is A.R. Rahman. A.R. Rahman was brand ambassador of the BAFTA breakthrough. BAFTA breakthrough. So A.R. Rahman cannot be answer. Next is Vishwanathan Anand, very famous chess player, and he was selected as a brand ambassador of Worldwide Fund India Environment. So remember, this is very important. Worldwide Fund India Limited. In recently, you can say he was selected for this, and he cannot be answered. So answer of this question is only Virat Kohli. So guys, remember the name of the company is Digit Insurance, and it is a general insurance company. Virat Kohli is also a brand ambassador of so many companies like MRF Tire is there, Uber India is there, you can say Great Learning is there, Himalaya is there, Myntra is there, Google Duo is there. So many companies is associated with the Virat Kohli. So guys, just remember, it is a new company, Digit Insurance, and it is general insurance company. And remember Virat Kohli, smiling face of Virat Kohli, because he won the England series in all the formats, and he is a brand ambassador of Digit Insurance. Now we can move to the next section. It is the very important question section, but you have to provide 700 plus likes, you have to subscribe this channel, and you have to share as maximum as possible. So guys, let's start with the first question in the very important section. Who is appointed as the chairperson of the Public Enterprise Selection Board? First of all, many students don't know about Public Enterprise Selection Board. So let us discuss about the Public Enterprise Selection Board. So guys, remember, this company that is known as PESB is responsible for the appointment of the top management posts in the center public sector enterprises. It means all the top managements which are under the central public sector enterprises are appointed by this organization that is known as Public Enterprises Selection Board. And who is appointed as the chairperson of this organization? Name is Mallika Srinivasan. So guys, remember Mallika Srinivasan, and this is the most important question, or you can mark under the very important question because it is related to the appointment. And she is currently the chairman of which company? She is currently the chairman and managing director of TAFE company. TAFE stands for TAFE. TAFE stands for Tractors and Farm Equipment, and it is India's second and world third largest tractor manufacturing company. And she is currently the chairman and managing director of this company, but she is also appointed the chairperson of the Public Enterprise Selection Board. And you can also remember that TAFE is a private company. A tractor manufacturing company is a private company, and this is the first time that when a private sector specialist was appointed as the head of this organization that is known as Public Enterprise Selection Board. And she will serve as the chairperson of this organization for a period of 3 years, or until she attained the age of 65, whichever is earlier. And she has taken up the position which was previously held by which person? This was previously held by Rajiv Kumar. Remember, the former chairperson of this organization, Rajiv Kumar, and he was also the former finance secretary from 1st May to 31st August of 2020. And this lady, Mallika Srinivasan, also won the Padam Shri in 2014 in the category of trade and industry. So you can see the picture of Mallika Srinivasan, first private sector specialist, because she is a chairman and the MD of the private company, that is a tractor manufacturing company, appointed as the chief of Public Enterprise Selection Board. So guys, also remember the function of this organization, that it is responsible for the appointment of top management post on the central public sector enterprises. And you can also remember that this company or this organization consists of one chairperson and 3 members. So don't remember other 3 members, but you have to just remember the chairperson name. So remember all the information about this question. Now you can also remember the other options. Like first is the Rama Mohan Rao Amara. He was recently appointed as MD and CEO of SBI Card. So this is important because it is related to SBI Card. Next is TP Rajendran, and this is again very important name because he was appointed as the head of a committee which was appointed to review the proposed ban on the 27 pesticides. Next is Mallika Srinivasan, we already covered, and next name is the Preeti Sinha. Again, very important name because she was appointed as Executive Secretary of the United Nations Capital Development Fund. So guys, remember UNCDF. So all other options are very, very important. Now we can move to the next question. Who assumed as the charge as the Director General of Employees State Insurance Corporation? So again, the organization is very important. Organization is ESIC. Again, in this question, we can eliminate the options like first option is PC Kandpal. PC Kandpal recently appointed as MD and CEO of SBI General Insurance. SBI General Insurance. Next is SN Subramaniam. He was recently appointed as Chairman of National Safety Council. National Safety Council. Next is Mark Lilistosela, and he was recently appointed as MD and CEO of Tata Motors. So guys, remember all three options like PC Kandpal was appointed as MD and CEO of SBI General Insurance, SN Subramaniam appointed as the Chairman of National Safety Council, and Mark Lilistosela appointed as MD and CEO of the Tata Motors. So only option left is B. So answer of this question is B. Like who is appointed as the Director General of Employees State Insurance Corporation? That is Mukhmeet S. Bhatia. You can see the picture of Mukhmeet S. Bhatia, and he was appointed as the Director General of this organization. So now we can move to the next question. Who formed its fully owned or wholly owned subsidiary firm called Bharat BillPay Limited? So the most important keyword under this question is Bharat BillPay Limited. And this new entity offers various recurring payment services to customers like bill payments for electricity, telecom, DTH, gas, education fee, water, municipal taxes, and so many other type of the bills or the fees. And this organization or the subsidiary set up by the National Payment Corporation of India. So recently RBI directed this National Payment Corporation of India to set up a separate subsidiary to scale the interoperable bill platform, by the way, to increased autonomy in the operations and onboarding of new billers. So that's why this organization or this subsidiary is created by NPCI, and this organization or subsidiary is known as NBBL. NBBL stands for NPCI Bharat BillPay Limited. So you can see here NPCI set up subsidiary Bharat BillPay company, and you can also see here this NBBL will offer recurring payment services, all type of the recurring payment services like FASTag recharge, loan repayments, insurance, cable, all things are included under this services. And it has a paid up capital of 5 lakh rupees and share capital of 1 crore. Just you have to remember the paid up capital is 5 lakh rupees. And NBBL is a public company registered in December 2020 with the 3 directors. And what are the name of these 3 directors? One is the chairman of the chairman, or you can say the MD and CEO of the National Payment Corporation Limited, that is Dilip Asbe. And other 2 persons are, one is related to SBI, and he is currently serving as the one of the SBI Deputy Managing Director named as the Ravinder Pandey, and next person is the NPCI non-executive chairman, that is known as Vishwa Mohan Mahapatra. But you have to just remember the Dilip Asbe is currently the one of the 3 directors of this new subsidiary. The new entity will offer various recurring payment services to the customer. I already gave you the examples. But you have to remember one recent related news about NPCI, that NPCI recently started UPI help section. Remember UPI help section on the BEAM UPI application. BEAM UPI. BEAM stands for Bharat Interface for Money. Bharat Interface for Money. And it is a Digi Help corner of the BEAM app. That is known as the UPI Help. What is the full form of UPI? Unified Payment Interface. Now we can move to the next question, but you have to remember about NPCI. NPCI chairman and MD is Dilip Asbe. And where is the headquarter? Maximum students are marking New Delhi. But answer of this question is Mumbai, Maharashtra. Headquarter of NPCI is Mumbai, Maharashtra. And this NPCI was set up in 2008. Now we can move to next question. Venkaiah Naidu released book Agriculture in India, Contemporary Challenges in the Context of Doubling Farmer Income, authored by whom? So this book is related to the agricultural laws and especially the target of doubling the farmers' income 2022, and what are the challenges which are basically the obstacles to reach target of the doubling the farmers' income by the year of 2022. And this book is written by Dr. Mohan Kanda. Dr. Mohan Kanda. And he was one of the former secretary of Andhra Pradesh. Remember, he was one of the former secretary of Andhra Pradesh. So other options are again very important. Like first option is Jhumpa Lahiri. So Jhumpa Lahiri recently wrote a book named as Whereabouts. Remember the name of the book, Whereabouts. This book is important. Next is Pawan C. Lal. That name is also important because he wrote very famous book, and it is related to one of the bank that is known as Yes Bank. So the book name is Yes Man, and Yes Man is untold story of Rana Kapoor, founder and very famous person related to Yes Bank, Rana Kapoor. And next is Mohan Kanda, we already covered. Next is Justice A.K. Ranjan. So again, it is related to the agriculture, and the name of book is Agriculture Act of 2020. The 3 laws related to agriculture which was passed in 2020. So this book is written by A.K. Ranjan. So remember all other options, but you have to remember the contemporary challenges to cover this target, doubling the farmers' income of 2020, is released by Venkaiah Naidu, our Vice President, and it is written by Dr. Mohan Kanda. So you can see here, agriculture in India, contemporary challenge in the context doubling farmers' income by retired civil servant Dr. Mohan Kanda. And this book is basically highlighting the all the issues on doubling the farmers' income, and recommended the improvements related to the agriculture, especially the crop productivity improvement in the livestock productivity, increase in the cropping intensity, diversification to the high valued crop, and shift from farm to the non-farm occupation. So these are the suggestions which are given by the author. Now we can move to the next question. The unique land parcel identification number. This is very important because this is related as land registration, and this is known as ULPIN, will be provided to every plot of land in India. This ULPIN consists of how many digits? So question is very simple. It covers 14 digits, and it is related to every land. It means it is like a Aadhaar card of the land. So guys, remember recently Parliament Standing Committee on the Rural Development announced that this unique land parcel identification number, that is known as ULPIN, is a 14-digit unique identification number, will be provided to every plot of land in India. So currently this scheme is implemented in 10 states, but by the March of 2022 it will be implemented all over country. So all land will be identified based on the longitude and latitude coordinates, solving issues related to the outdated and the disputed properties. And this ULPIN is a part of government reforms that is known as DIL RMP. DIL RMP stands for Digital India Land Records Modernization Program, and this program was launched in 2008. So guys, remember it is a ULPN and it is a digit, it covers the 14 digits, and this is recently cleared by the Parliament Standing Committee. So it is a Aadhaar card of the land, and it will be linked with all the Aadhaars so that all the land disputes can be solved. So it is a program covered under the DIL RMP, and it was an initiative of the government in 2008, and its main aim to digitalize and modernize land records and develop a centralized land record management system. So its deadline is 2023-24. So it is the timeline of this program. So it comes under the Ministry of Rural Development, and who is the Union Minister? Union Minister is Narendra Singh Tomar, and Minister of State is Niranjan Jyoti. Now we can move to next question. Union Cabinet approved production linked incentive scheme for food processing industry. What is the time period of this scheme? So the most important word here is the food processing industry scheme. And central government is providing so much money for this scheme, like 10,900 crore rupees will be provided by the central government. And time period of this scheme is 6 years, like 2021 to 2026-7. It means total time period of this scheme is 6 years. The main aim or the main objective of this scheme is creation of global food manufacturing champions and supporting Indian brands of food products in the international market. So it means it will be rolled out on an all India basis and will be implemented through project management agencies. So it will create a huge employment, like 2.5 lakh persons by the year of 2006-7. So guys, you can see here Cabinet approves this scheme, and it is for the marketing of the food products at the international market, so that the income of these MSMEs or the food related industries can be increased, or India's Make in India concept can also be enhanced. So it is a production linked incentive scheme for the food processing industry, and total outlay of this scheme is 10,900 crore rupees. So main objective is supporting the Indian brands of food products in the international market. It means it will also do the marketing of the Indian products. Total time period is 6 years, and it will create a 2.5 lakh persons employment by the year of the 2006-7. And the main objective on the two areas like branding and marketing of the Indian products abroad, so that the global reach can be possible. Next is incentivize the manufacturing of 4 major food products which are also utilized by the foreign nations, like 4 major food products like ready to cook food, RTC. Next is fruits and vegetables. Next is you can say marine products, because many foreign countries are using these marine products. And last is the mozzarella cheese, which is used by the most of the nations. So these 4 major products will be focused under this program. And who is the Minister of the Food Processing Industry? Union Minister is Narendra Singh Tomar. Again, Narendra Singh Tomar. And his Lok Sabha constituency is Morena, Madhya Pradesh. And who's the Minister of State of Food Processing Industry? Rameshwar Teli. But just remember the Union Minister. Now we can move to the next section. It is the important question section. You have to provide us 700 plus likes. You have to share as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. So here is the first question in the important section. Recently, India and which country agreed to revise India-US Strategic Energy Partnership? The question is very simple because the answer is within question. Answer of this question is United States of America. And this is a strategic energy partnership to form a new sources of renewable energy, to focus on the hydrogen generation of energy, to focus on the less carbon emission, So this time it is India and United States of America. So you can also see in the picture the Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, and from USA side it is Jennifer Granholm, who agreed to renew or change the India-US Strategic Energy Partnership. So just remember, United States President is Joe Biden, capital is Washington DC, and currency is United States dollar. So both the sides will accelerate efforts to take advantage of advanced US technologies and India rapidly growing energy market. Now we can move to the next question. 6-digit HSN code mandatory in invoices for businesses with over dash turnover. So it is very simple question, but you have to remember there are 2-digit HSN code, 4-digit HSN code, and 6-digit SN code. So if your turnover is less than 1.5 crore, then there is no need of HSN code. But if your turnover is between 1.5 crore to 5 crore, then there is a need of HSN code, either 2-digit or the 4-digit. And if your turnover is more than 5 crore, then you need this 6-digit HSN code. And what is the full form of this HSN? HSN stands for Harmonized System for Nomenclature Code, and it is also known as SAC. SAC stands for Service Accounting Code. So remember, HSN stands for Harmonized System of Nomenclature Code. And so answer of this question is 5 crore, because we are targeting on the 6-digit HSN code, and it is mandatory if your turnover is more than 5 crore rupees. So 6-digit HSN code mandatory in invoices for businesses with over 5 crore turnover. And it is by which department? This HSN code is basically related to the GST, and this is by the department of CBIC, like Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And who is currently the chairman of this organization? Chairman is Ajit Kumar. Now we can move to the next question. Who is appointed as the Prime Minister of Slovakia? So the main keyword of this question is Slovakia. And guys, remember, we can again eliminate these options like Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid was recently appointed as the temporary interim Prime Minister of which country? Libya. And next name is the Igor Matovic, and he was the former Prime Minister of Slovakia. Now he become the finance minister of the Slovakia. Next is Edward Heger. So this is the answer, guys. Edward Heger became the new Prime Minister of Slovakia. He was basically the finance minister of this country. So it means very simple that who was the Prime Minister became the finance minister, and who was the finance minister became the Prime Minister of Slovakia. And next is the Kaja Kallas, and it is very important appointment of 2020. So remember this name, we covered this question in most important section, and she was appointed as first female first female Prime Minister of Estonia? So guys, this is again most important question. So Abdul Hamid was temporary Prime Minister of Libya. Igor Metovic, former Prime Minister of Slovakia. Edward Hedger, newly appointed Prime Minister of Slovakia. Kaja Kallas, first female Prime Minister of Estonia. So guys, remember all the options and all are very, very important. And guys, remember about Slovakia, capital is Bratislava. So I am writing here Bratislava. So guys, remember, and currency is euro. So now you can see the picture, like Slovak president appoints Edward Hedger as the prime minister. Now we can move to the one-liner important point. Here is the first point. World Autism Awareness Day celebrated on or observed on 2nd of April 2021. So this is not a very important day, like it can be asked in any exam, but it is not so much important. So it is observed by the United Nations, and it is annually observed across the globe on 2nd of April to highlight the need to improve the quality of life of the people living with autism. And it was firstly celebrated in the year of 2008. Next is the International Children Book Day 2021, and again it is also celebrated on the 2nd of April. So again, this day is not so much important. It is just observed. The birth anniversary of the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen, the famous for his fairy tales for children. The first International Children Book Day was celebrated in 1967. And what is the theme of this day? Theme is the music of the world. The music of the world. Next is Kamlesh Chandra Chakrabarti, former RBI Deputy Governor, passed away at the age of 68. So guys, just remember, he was the former RBI Deputy Governor, and name is Kamlesh Chandra Chakrabarti, and he was the one of the RBI Deputy Governor from year of 2009 to 2014 when Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister of India. And he was also served as the Chairman and Managing Director of the Punjab National Bank from 2007 to 9, and he was also the Chairman and Managing Director of Indian Bank. So that's why this person is important, Kamlesh Chandra Chakrabarti. Next, India recorded current account deficit of $1.7 billion in Q3 of financial year 21. It is a RBI report. It means the total account deficit of India, like export and import deficit of India into Q3 of the financial year 21 is $1.7 billion. It means India's exports are less than the imports. So you have to just remember the figure. Government retained the inflation target for 4% with a plus or minus 2% for the next 5 years. It means India inflation can be 4%, can be 2%, can be 6%. So it means 4% plus or minus 2%. You have to just remember again the figure. Next, fourth batch of the 3 Rafale jets reached India. So total contact is 36 Rafale jets which are coming from France, or we ordered a 36 Rafale jets from the French aerospace major Dassault Aviation at a cost of 59,000 crore. And first Rafale squadron is under operation in the Ambala Air Force Station. Second batch is related to the three Rafale jets. Third batch is also related to the 3 Rafale jets. Now fourth batch is also related to the 3 Rafale jets. It means first we received 5, then we received 3, and now 3. So total become 14. So total record is 36, but we now received the 14 Rafale jets, and it is from the France Dassault Aviation Company. So now we can move to the question of the day. And 2nd April question was, who referred to Mahatma Gandhi as the father of the nation for the first time? So question was very simple, and it was referred by the Subhash Chandra Bose in 1945 when he was addressing the nation before launching an attack on British India with the Indian National Army in 1945. So answer of this question is Subhash Chandra Bose. Very important and renowned name for the Indian freedom struggle, because he formed a very famous political party known as the Forward Bloc. Remember, this is very important question, and he was formed this political party in 1939. So guys, we can move to the next question, and question of the day is, which title given by the British government to Mahatma Gandhi was surrendered during the non-cooperation movement, or you can say the after the Jallianwala Bagh incident of 1919. So guys, you have to tell me the title which was given by the Gandhiji by the British government of India, given to Gandhiji by the British government of India. So guys, only comment in the comment box. Please provide us 700 plus likes. It is our target. And please subscribe our channel if you like this video and if you are new on this platform. And guys, please press the bell button so that you can receive the notification on time. It is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. And guys, if you want to subscribe the PDF, then download this application from our description box link, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And the subscription price is very much low, and on that minimal price we are also providing the 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. And guys, it is a promise that your 90 to 95 current affairs which are coming in your exams will be covered by AffairsCloud. This is the genuinity of AffairsCloud. This is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. And don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy. Happiness is the key of success. So always be happy. Always follow this. Always be happy. Thank you guys for watching this video and take care.